So right when this video will be live on YouTube, I will be live on Twitch. So if you want to see someone play 8 accounts at once, come in and join in. Also, it's with Facecam and stuff, so it will be a lot of fun. Enjoy the video, guys.
Hello and welcome to a new video. So I decided to make 3 more new accounts for PVM because I want to do 4-man solo PVM and I only have 1 max 126 combat. And I want to AFK 3 more accounts in Nightmare Zone or at Sand Crabs to get them to 126 combat 2 long term. So the first thing I made is take out 3 accounts. The 3 accounts I have right here is Michael's Noob, this random number thing here, and Michael's by the way, because I wanted to secure that name if I ever make an Iron Man. So, this is it. First off, I'm giving myself some GP so I can buy myself a bond and then give myself some items. So I'm giving each account 20 mil GP to start the thing off. So the first thing I did on all the 3 accounts was buying a bond so I can get out of free to play and get the real training started. So this cost me around 3.5 mil for a bond, so 3 times 3.5 mil on already 10 mil down. So to start out the accounts, I'm giving each account this additional set of items from my main, which is around 15 mil. Main things, Dagannoth Bones, then a set to train like a B-Ring, Fury and a Region bracelet, and also some essentials like stamina potions, and teleports all over the place, which are usually important and always needed. The rest of the stuff I need I'll just buy with the 16 mil I have left on each of the accounts, but this should help me out a lot in the beginning, because I'm decided to get like 45 prayer to start it out to do the quests more easily. So first I want to get the protection prayers on the accounts. So I'll take a setup like this, burning amulet to teleport out up, then not wearing it so it looks like I'm not having anything on me and I'm just a combat level 3 scout. Then there's also, first you teleport up with your main with the burning amulet to check out if there's actually nobody at the lava maze. So once you teleported up with your main and you realized, yeah, there's nobody at the lava maze, everything's secure there, you can teleport up with all your other accounts and get yourself up to the lava maze on all of them. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then once you are at the lava maze, follow in on your main and run there with your main. So now I finished all the bones on the accounts. On here I got 46 and on above my other accounts I got 44. So the randomly protecting a bone with a 50% chance kinda makes it slightly random. I wanted to get 43 prayer on all of them. That was achieved, so that's great. So now to get to Lumbridge or out of the wilderness as fast as possible, I'm going to die to Chaos Fanatic.
So right here I am finishing the first quest on the new accounts and got me up to 28 attack. Always a great quest if you want to train melee.
So right here I'm getting the... Oh no, wrong person, I need to talk this one. So right here I'm finishing the Fight Arena quest, which gives me 35 attack. Really nice. Always do those quests to start out.
So I just finished the Witch's House quest to get myself some hit point experience, and now all my 3 accounts are 35 attack, 25 hit points and 44 prayer plus. All of them also got like 19 magic from the quests. So I just finished the Waterfall quest and now I'm 40 attack and 30 strength. So I just did Vampire Slayer for the attack experience, but also so I have another boss in Nightmare Zone in the future. So I just reached 20 defense on all my 3 accounts. The other 3, I'm only showing 1 account like always because it's better to view on YouTube. So now I can use my Mithril armor and now I train strength. The reason I did this is now Sand Crabs basically hit zeros all the time, so I don't have to worry about hit points anymore. And since I want to get it max combat anyway, I don't need to worry about staying low defense or stay a pure or anything like this. So I just got level 50 strength on this one of my 3 accounts. My other 2 accounts are training as well, of course, and I'm doing the same on all 3 of them. So now after 50 strength, I'll go for 60 attack and then for 60 defense. Questing would probably be a lot faster, but I just want to AFK these accounts on the side and not really spend too much attention on them. And the early questing gave me enough of a boost to do sand crabs efficiently. So I got myself 50 attack on here some minutes ago. So I went to the G, bought myself 3 granite hammers, I'm building one, and 3 dragon swords for once I reach 60 attack. So I only have to go to the G on one of my accounts. That's the idea, so I'll get 60 attack now. So I just hit level 60 attack, so this means I can use the dragon sword now and train defense up to 60, so I can use myself the OB set to get a high strength level. Really nice. By the way, this is by far not the most efficient way, but I just want to AFK those accounts. So after about 7 hours of training at sand crabs, I finally got to level 60 defense, so that means I can go to the GE now and buy myself the OB armor. This is the first account that hit level 60 defense, the other accounts should hit it in the next 10 to 15 minutes as well. So I got myself the full OB armor with the Berserker necklace, the OB sword and the OB shield. Of course with the B-ring and the region bracelet from before on all 3 of my accounts. All of them are combat level 70 now. This one is as well. You can see other people here already recognize me. You can see Charles here. He's a total noob because he stakes his money in the arena. So I just hit level 70 strength on the accounts, so now all of them are 60 attack, 70 strength, 60 defense. So that means I will go get myself a Dragon Defender now, then do some quests and get myself to Nightmare Zone. So after around 2150 Warrior Guild tokens, I got my first Dragon Defender here on Michael's. By the way, I'm on Rune on Michael's School and Michael's Noob, the other 2 accounts. So in total, this took me 5.2 hours because Warrior Guild tokens are around 1,500 an hour, and in here you can stay 1 minute per 10 tokens. So in total 5 hours and around 15 minutes for the Dragon Defender on here. So I hope I'll get it soon on the other 2 accounts too. So like 5 minutes after I got it on Michael's, by the way, I got the Defender here on Michael's School. Took me around 2 hours 20 minutes, so 5 hours and 20 minutes. By the way, I always used superhuman strength because it drains the prayer a little bit and it's 10% boost to the DPS, so I thought why not. And yeah, also got to 72 strength on both the accounts. That's maybe interesting. So 2 strength levels in the 5 hours I was here at the Warrior Guild. So I just got the Dragon Defender on Michael's Noob. So this was around 20 minutes after the other 2. So on here it took me around 5 hours and 40 minutes. By the way, I did all 3 at the same time while still playing 3 other accounts at the side. So I didn't waste like any time really, but I got to 72 strength on here as well. So Dragon Defender achieved on all 3 accounts. Really nice. So I just hit level 31 crafting on the 3rd of the 3 accounts. So I already did it on the other 2. I do this so I can do Lost City because I want the boss in the Nightmare Zone. So now it's time for 36 woodcutting and then time for 20 agility. I just reached level 36 woodcutting for the 3rd time, so I have it on all 3 accounts now. So that means I can do Lost City now. The only thing I need for my quests for Nightmare Zone now is 20 agility as far as I know. So this is the next thing I will work on. I will put 2 of the 3 accounts to sand crabs and train agility on the 3rd one and rotate them around. So I just hit level 18 agility on the 3rd of the 3 accounts. So I did this 3 times, took me like an hour in total, maybe a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure on this. So why did I only get 18 and not 20 like I said? Because the new Sia quest that I need to do for a Sand Snake gives me 1500 experience, but it needs level 18. So I'll do that new Sia quest first and then get the Mountain Daughter quest done. So I just finished the quest Lost City on all 3 of my accounts, like you can see here, so only some more quests to go. So I just did the Client of Corinth quest, so I can do Depths of Despair for the Sand Snake in Nightmare Zone, which has really low defenses and thus is a really good opponent to choose in Nightmare Zone if you don't want to do hell a lot of questing, or even then it's one of the best ones as far as I know. Also, some additional information, I put the experience in Hunter because the early levels suck, even if you do the museum, level 9 to 15 is really bad. Then the Corinth Favor certificate goes into Hosidius because you need this for the Depths of Despair quest. So 20% Hosidius Favor is achieved this way, which makes it a lot easier, so I have to do no favor gaining. So I just finished the Depths of Despair quest, so I got 21 agility and also unlocked the boss for Nightmare Zone, which is really nice. So now I only have to do Mountain Daughter and get myself the Dwarven Rock Cake. So for the Dwarven Rock Cake it's like 3 quests if I don't want to train fishing. So I just finished the quest Mountain Daughter, so now I have the bear inside Nightmare Zone as well. So the only thing I need now is the rock cake and I'm ready to do Nightmare Zone. So I need to do 3 quests for the rock cake. First Sea Slug for the fishing experience, then the fishing contest one, and then the Mountain Dwarf one from Recipe for Disaster. Yeah, myself from 10 seconds later I realized I fucked up because I need 30 fire making for Sea Slug. So now I should have better put in the Hunter experience into fishing, because I don't want to get 30 fire making just to get 10 fishing. So I'll just AFK 10 fishing now, which is super slow, but still it's better than getting 30 fire making on 3 accounts. So I just hit level 10 fishing on the 3 accounts. Took me around 16 minutes. I used the fishing spot in Rainer Village with bait and with Admiral Pies, so I could do it from level 1, and then I always try to do the optimal boost so I can get it over as fast as possible. I think this is a lot faster than fishing shrimp. So I just finished the fishing competition quest. Took me like 10 minutes doing it on all 3 accounts. Finished Cook's Assistant. Takes like 5 seconds if you buy the stuff from the G, one of my favorite quests. So I finished the start of RFD, had to get 10 cooking, so I did that quickly, could have gotten 5 and bought I think a beer from the G that boosts +5 for cooking, but didn't want to do that, so I just quickly got it to level 10, took me like 5 minutes. So I just finished the Mountain Dwarf part of RFD. I actually wouldn't have needed to finish it, but I wanted to finish it so I don't have to do it in the future. So right now I'll get myself another Dwarven Rock Cake and then go to Nightmare Zone. So for the first run of Nightmare Zone, I'm going to be using Super Combats and Super Restores. And I'm going to be using the bosses Count Draenor, Sand Snake, the Kendall, Tree Spirit and Khazard Warlord, because according to the DPS spreadsheet that I use, those 5 are the best, and I thought or are the best that are easily achievable and don't have any downsides. For example, Witch's Experiment would be more experience per hour than Khazard Warlord, but it lowers your stats, so it's not worth it. There's also all the trolls, which aren't worth it in my opinion because they smack you back. For the gear I'm using this gear right here, Obi Armor with Regen Brace, Berserker Ring, Obsidian Cape. Once I switch to the absorption method, I'll switch to the Granite Gloves instead of the Regen Brace. And that's basically it, and then I'll be using the Rock Cake and the Absorption Potions. So I did like 20 minutes of Nightmare Zone with the Super Restore Potions and bought myself Absorption Potions with all the points I had. Now the only switch in gear I'm going to do is Granite Gloves from the Regen Brace, because you don't want the extra regeneration of hit points when doing the Absorb method. The Granite Gloves have a little bit less accuracy, so 3 less accuracy, but the same strength as a Regen Brace. And I think it's better than a Combat Bracelet, at least for Nightmare Zone, so I'll stick to Granite Gloves. right after this video is live on YouTube, I will be streaming on Twitch, so check the link in the description or the first comment. So, I think a lot of people want to know how much time have I spent on these accounts already. So far I spent 48 hours and 20 minutes on the accounts. I created them 8 days ago. I'm not showing the original creation day of the accounts because that's a recovery thing that is used there. So I'm never showing that when I'm showing ages at once. So an average of around 6 hours a day was played, so quite nerdy, but since I AFK them whenever I play RuneScape, that's basically that. I played 6 hours a day. So the stats so far look like this. So basically only trained melee and did some quests, so from now on I will AFK them in Nightmare Zone while I play them. So that's everything for this video. Thank you for watching. Check out my Twitter, join my Discord if you want to, and also join my CC in game, which is Michaels first. So Michaels, then the space 1ST. So that's it. Thank you for watching, thanks and bye.